Trash talking is an art when it comes to basketball, and there are some pretty amazing trash talkers out there. Kobe Bryant, MJ, Reggie Miller, IT, the list goes on and on. But only one player can be the absolute best. And I think I have found that one player. And after hearing some of these stories we have to talk about, I think you'll be convinced that this player is the greatest trash talker in all of sports history. His name is Larry Bird. Hey, what is up guys? It's Ish from TMB Productions bringing you guys another video. Though we may not be TMB Productions for long, we want to change our name to something that incorporates more sports, something that will mirror the content we put out on our channel. So we are going to change our name at 500 subscribers. So please subscribe and comment some name ideas down below. Anyway, let's get right into the video, shall we? As you saw in the title today, we're going to be talking about Larry Bird's most savage moments in his career, also known as the times Larry Bird absolutely destroyed players mentally and physically with both his game and trash talk. Also, to those who are wondering why I'm making this video, well, you see, there's a pretty simple story. Most people on this channel are familiar with this video, the day Larry Bird became Larry Legend, and I mean it has over 70,000 views, placing it at the highest viewed video on our channel. In the video I said we got over 25 likes, I would make a video over the greatest trash talking moments of Larry Bird's career, and it looks like we got more than 25 likes. Anyway, that video was posted a couple months ago, so my promise is long overdue. And without making you guys wait any longer, let's just get right into the stories. The first thing that we have to appreciate about Larry Bird is his supreme confidence. Many times he would call out a shot or play or what was going to happen, and he would follow up doing exactly that. One time against the Bulls, the Celtics were down by a little, and Larry hit a clutch three, but his coach calls a timeout at the moment he shoots, meaning the points don't count. He then proceeded to look at Washington's bench and say, "You guys, when I come back from the timeout, I'm going right to the same spot and I'm kicking it in." He basically just told them where he was going to shoot the last shot from, and of course, in Larry Bird fashion, he drilled the shot. I know that seems insane, but if you listen to this next story, you might really think that Larry Bird has some sort of psychic power. Larry Bird is playing the Hawks in Atlanta, matching up against Dominique Wilkins. And let's just say he was feeling himself. He was literally draining most of the difficult shots with ease, and as Doc Rivers recounted, he would call the shots staying stuff like off the glass, and you know those shots definitely made it in. He'd even ask the Atlanta players where they wanted him to shoot the ball from, and he would shoot it from there and make it. At his 55th point, Larry Bird did something very, very special, even by his standards. He came up the court and said to the Hawks from the trainer's lap, meaning he was going to shoot a very deep three. He then said, "Who wants it?" As Larry Bird shoots, Reggie Brown goes up to block it, but of course Bird drills the three. And exactly how Bird predicted it, Reggie Brown knocked Bird into the Atlanta Hawks' trainer's lap. And let's just take a moment to watch how excited the Hawks bench gets when he does this. Moving on a West Coast trip in 1986, Bird told the entire Dallas Mavericks' bench that after the timeout, Ainge would inbounds the pass to DJ, who would hit Bird in the corner, where Bird would step back and take a three. "So you got that?" Bird asked the bench. "I'm going to stand right here. I'm not going to move. They're going to pass me the ball, and the next sound you hear will be the ball hitting the bottom of the net," he said. And you guys, you have to remember that this is what Larry Bird said before the ball had even been inbounded. And guess what? He did exactly what he described. And Bird even winked at the Mavericks bench before heading back to the other end of the court to play defense. I could talk forever about Larry Bird's prediction powers and his supreme confidence, but I'll save those stories for another part 2. And if we get this video to, I don't know, 30 likes, I might drop it by the end of this week. In my opinion, Larry Bird is one of the best players of all time, and in my Larry Bird is Larry Legend video, I talked about how Larry Bird would even trash talk coaches. Yeah, apparently destroying a player's will to play basketball was not enough for the man. He had to go violate the coaches as well. So if you want to see these stories, make sure you check that video out. Now we're going to head into a stretch of very, very crazy stories that make Larry Bird officially the greatest trash talker of all time. You see, Larry Bird didn't limit his trash talk to all-stars, bench players, starters, or even coaches. coaches. I mean, the man even trash talked to his rival and equal in Magic Johnson. One time during a Celtics and Lakers matchup, Johnson was out with a hamstring injury. As Magic says, he walked down to me and says, "Man, I'm sorry you're not playing, but I'm gonna tell you what, you're here, I'm gonna put on a show for you, so just sit back and watch." And every time Bird hit a shot, guess what? He would look at Magic and wink. Okay, so this next story is the most insane trash talking story I have ever heard in my time of watching and researching basketball and sports in general. This story involves a Larry Bird who is about to retire, mind you, and a young rookie, Jason Williams. In fact, I'm pretty sure this is his third game in the league. On a podcast, Williams finally unveiled the story, but to get the full context of the story, let's start from the beginning. The 76ers and Celtics are about to match up for a game that is bound to be good, except for the fact that Charles Barkley is clearly hungover. Larry Bird stated that he reeked of alcohol and had been partying all night before. So, as Larry Bird does, he absolutely destroyed Barkley and showed him no mercy. Then he turns to the 76ers bench and says, "Hey, coach, put in someone who can actually guard me." So he puts in Rick Mahorn, and let's just say the legend does quick work of him. So naturally Larry says, "Hey coach, put in someone who I said can actually guard me." So the 76ers coach puts in Armin Gilliam, and let's just say Larry absolutely wrecks the dude. Finally, Bird looks down at the bench and tells the coach, "Hey, put the rookie in." Naturally, Jason Williams is a bit hyped to play the legend Larry Bird, and well, let's just say he didn't leave the game with the same enthusiasm. In fact, after a couple plays of humiliation, this is what Williams had to say. "I'm starting to think while we're running back, maybe I shouldn't play basketball. Maybe I'm just not that good. Maybe I should have been a brick mason. You know, like, what the heck am I doing here? I can't go on now. If this guy scores another bucket, I'm thinking of suicide." I really was thinking that. Before we talk anymore, I just want to say I do not encourage suicide, and I really think it is a sad thing that nobody should be thinking of. However, I merely put this in the story to show how well of a mental torturer Larry Bird truly was. Anyway, that's it for the video, you guys. There are so many shorter stories out there, so if we get this video to 30 likes, I will make a part 2. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video because it was pretty cool to make and pretty fun as well. Larry Bird is an awesome player who has the ability to torture you physically and mentally. I believe he's one of the most underrated players as well, and people typically forget about him, and they shouldn't. He's on my top 5 or 7, no doubt about it, and I hope he's up there for you too. He's really a freak and a savage, and I honestly hope I can gain a sliver of his self-confidence. Anyway, if you liked the video, please consider subscribing or sharing or liking or all of them. However, you can contribute to the channel. We're uploading content more frequently now, and we really want to let this channel grow so that we get the opportunity to make even more content. If you didn't like the video, please tell us why in the comments. Anyway, stay safe out there, and let's hope this year is way better than the last. Until next time, it's Ish from Team B Productions, though it might not be that for long, and I'll see you in the next time you hop on YouTube.